Alright, and welcome back for another Cobalt's Couch, a very special Cobalt's Couch. We have a crazy cast. Trying to find a time that all four of us were available once we planned this has taken well over a year, close to 2 years. But we're finally here. I did delay this one a couple of days on the release just because I wanted it to be on the 3 year anniversary of the first Cobalt's Couch, because this might just be the last Cobalt's Couch. We don't know. It probably is. I don't really put these out. Anyway, we have the best episode for you all. First of all, let's go through our cast. First up, we have JC Squared.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is JC Squared. Happy to be back. And also, look at all these guests.
And we also have Vulcan, who I believe is just sending me a message on Discord. Yep, yeah. Vulcan was having mic issues, and they were fixed. They're not fixed now. We'll get back to Vulcan. Reese. We have Acceleracers from Tesla's Cube. Reese, how are you?
Greetings, everyone. It's me, Acceleracers.
It's great to have you all here. So happy to finally have this group together. I'm officially the second least known person in my own show. But it's what we have today is crazy. First, we have Fog Realm Part 2 screenshots from Vulcan. They're really cool. Vulcan was going to share these a couple of days ago, but because we're sharing them here, I've asked if we could first unveil them here, and he has obviously said yes. So, very good. I did have to actually donate to his Patreon in exchange for these, but that's fine. That's fine. They look great.
Yeah, I caught a glimpse of them when you were setting up, and that shot of the MST Suzuka flying through the air is so nice.
Spoilers, JC.
Oh, my bad.
Alright, and like 3 months ago, there was an Acceleracers 5 script leak that Reese, Tesla's Cube, has gotten. We will be showing a part of that today.
It's actually titled Acceleracers Series 2, Movie 1. And we will show a little bit here before the full thing goes live on my channel in a couple of days.
And this comes from Ian Richter, is it?
Yeah, for those who don't know, Ian Richter is one of the producers of the Acceleracers movies. It's not a complete script, but it tells us a lot of what was planned.
Phenomenal. Alright. Before we get through all this, we will go to our sponsors, because I like reading out the sponsors. Alright. First up, we have Acceleratugas, Tropical Fruit Smoothies, Kiko Tunes, some of the worst tunes you've heard for the worst tracks you've seen. Sorry, it's been a while since I came up with all these slogans. Shizukana Express. I don't actually remember this ever being one of our sponsors, but it's here. Epic Z Fighters Magnet Tape. Bottom Tech Shades Code. Knee Guy Drift Tires. What were they? The Speedholics? Speedholics Energy Drink. You can tell I haven't done this in a while. Beck Validation Co. Kane Industries. Green Neon Wrap. Dubious Tempered Glass. Dandu was supposed to be here for this. He didn't get back to me. So that's how reliable your tempered glass is. Hydrocell. Reinforced aluminium differentials. Dragon nitrous oxide equipment. Oh man, I am so out of touch with this. I used to commentate, and now I can't even read. Monolith Motors, 64 Scale Bandits Paint and Body Shop, Pass Pizzeria. I actually got a free pizza tonight. Top G Performance Fuel, Fusion Performance Motor Oil, Rally Monsters Off-Road Performance, Yokai Chips. You can't eat them. BSB Chili Beans. You can't eat them. CuraWorks Performance Brake Systems, Syndicate Tuning Shop, Riptide Strike, Certified Marine Racing Apparel, the original Ape Wireless. What is this? When did we get these? Garuda Aviation, Radianta Sovereign, Chromatrix, Nanopixel Laminate. These are new. These are foreign to me. I've read these out once before, I feel. I might not have even released that episode. Kazushi Ignition, Longhorn Steelworks, Lee Auto Works, Narcissus Nos, Oda's Performance Tires, Dye Inc., Jet Kitty Build, Marshwood Landscaping Co., Paddo Roadworks, Tatsumaki race spec turbochargers, and Way Minute turbos, extreme fur performance, now out of business after recently we were found that the turbos were quite poorly made. They've actually just been scamming the crap out of people and hiring fake drivers, people who've been banned from the racing leagues, to show off their turbos and represent them. But they're not real. They very much did some illegitimate things and are no longer actually affiliated with us. But their sponsorship does carry on for this video, so this will be the last time we have that on here. Celestial Racing Propulsion System, Galactia Cosmic Racing Gear, Hive Mind, the Bread Bowl. The Bread Bowl, guys, get onto the Bread Bowl. Basically, Bread has taken my idea and put some effort into it. Definitely check out what Bread's doing. AFX FM, SB Racing, and Bizor Tap Water. Safe for drinking. Probably safer for drinking than the BSB Chili Bean juice that comes in the can. Ugh. Never again. Anyway, I promised big things, and here we go. First, we're going to start, because Vulcan's got his mic issues, we will be starting with Reese. Reese, what have you got for us? It's been 5 minutes and you're still watching. Are you expecting something? I really hope none of you set this up just to listen to the audio. Soul, don't you do that for your drives? Hi Soul, how are you? It's been like over 10 years since I read this book. I've seen the movies maybe 10 or so times. Couldn't be more than that. But I only read the books once. And honestly, it's very different. Like, obviously, I'm remembering a lot of the movie, which isn't portraying the same way as the books. But you don't want to hear me talk about Twilight. Do you want to hear me read out Twilight? He turned and smirked to me. What, no 20 questions today? Do my questions bother you? I asked, relieved. Not as much as your reactions do. He looked like he was joking, but I couldn't be sure. I frowned. Do I react badly? No, that's the problem. You take everything so coolly, it's unnatural. It makes me wonder what you're really thinking. I always tell you what I'm really thinking. You edit, he accused. Not very much. Enough to drive me insane. You don't want to hear it, I mumbled, and almost whispered. As soon as the words were out, I regretted them. The pain in my voice was very faint. I could only hope he hadn't noticed it. He didn't respond. I wondered if I had ruined the mood. His face was unreadable as we drove into the school parking lot. Something occurred to me bleakly. Where's the rest of your family? I asked, more than glad to be alone with him, but remembering his car was usually full. They took Rosalie's car, he shrugged, as he parked next to the glossy red convertible with the top up. What is that word? Ostentatious? Ostentatious, isn't it? Wow, I breathed. She has that. Why does she ride with you? Like I said, it's ostentatious. We try to blend in. You don't succeed, I laughed and shook my head as we got out of the car. It wasn't late anymore. I wasn't late anymore. His lunatic driving had gotten me to school in plenty of time. So why did Rosalie drive today if it's more conspicuous? Hadn't you noticed? I'm breaking all the rules now. He met me at the front of the car, staying very close to my side as we walked onto the campus. I wanted to close that little distance, to reach out and touch him, but I was afraid he wouldn't like me to. Now, I'm assuming, based on those, 2 pages? Not even... No, that was 1 page. I'm assuming that we do not wish for me to continue reading out loud to you, so I'm going to continue reading quietly. This is the rest of the video, by the way. Like, don't expect, like, some awesome thing at the end. It was all a bit... Their relationship's cute. Like, it's the early stages stuff. It's cute. Just the little banter. I don't know. I don't remember the little banters. And obviously, like, you see it in the movies. And now I'm imagining it as the actors in the movies. Because, like, I've seen the movies a couple of times. They're far better than we gave them credit for. Like, yes, Bella and Kristen Stewart, not a good character and not a good actress. But every other actor in those movies was phenomenal. We seriously need a movie that is from the perspective of Mustache Dad. Simple. Just the sci-fi stuff is just out of it. Like, there are vampires and werewolves in the world, but he doesn't know about them. He doesn't get to see them. That's what we need. That's what I want to see. But alas, we're stuck with Bella's perspective. Ew. Even Edward is a good character. It's just everyone is. It's just Bella that's the problem. And what's her name? The evil one from the third one. James's girlfriend. Terrible character. Poorly written. Although you can remove the werewolves and the second book entirely and it changes nothing. The story is exactly the same. So, yeah, no. Like, Jacob could be in it as not a werewolf. Same thing. Same movies. Are you seriously still here? It's been... the original plan was to sit here and do this for an hour, and I'm sick of it. You're still here? But we've got to make this go longer so that the view time of the video is longer, so that you guys think that you're getting a full Cobalt's couch. Well, he specifically has a way that it's described that he smiles in the book. I wonder if Robert Pattinson does that smile in the movies. I don't pay that much attention, but as a writer myself, I would want to, I want to know, does he put that effort in as an actor to smile the way Edward does in the book? Like, you can see they had a lot of fun. Like, all the actors except for Kristen Stewart, she doesn't seem to, but everyone else seems like they're really having... Look at any scene with Emmett. That is a genuine smile. That is not an acting smile. He's just so happy to be part of it. He's just happy. And I didn't start this from the start, by the way. I started from chapter 9, just for the bit, but now it makes me want to read the rest. It makes me want to go back and start again. I remember the last time I tried to read this, which was more than 10 years ago. How long did I first read this? When it came out, I guess. I think I had to wait for the last one to come out. I had to wait for one of them. I don't know, maybe they released more percent, but who knows. Yeah. Yeah, it was before I was a dad. I tried to reread this because it was like, it'll help with my writing and stuff like that, to just see how other writers write. So I was rereading books I'd already read that I enjoyed, and I was like, this is edited so poorly. However, I don't seem to be having that issue now. I'm not in my editing phase, so I'm not looking for edits. I'm just trying to read the book, which I'm obviously sucking at. Here I am talking to someone who's probably not even there. We've just hit the 20-minute mark. To prove that you made it this far into the video, comment. What do we want to put in the comments? We don't want to give away that there's something secret. Oh, there's a secret code. Just something about how good Vulcan's footage looks. Just say the new shots. Vulcan's new shots look good. The new shots for Fog Realm look great. Put that in the comments so people think that like it's real. Just be like, wow, Vulcan, you did great. Just be creative with it. I know I am. I think we're going to stop this in about half an hour. Where was I? One of my nails is broken. It's bothering me greatly. My window does that. I don't know. I don't know if you can hear it, but Jesus Christ, sometimes. It's a cute story, I guess, if that's your thing. It is and isn't. I'm not into romance sort of stories. Real romance, cool. Romance stories are a bit like, I get it. I get the appeal, but it's not perfect. Like, it's not. I don't know, what else do I read. I guess it's kind of like the drama that I read. That's the drama and stuff I like. Not knowing the ending is nice, but you always know the ending. Good guys win. More than 10 years ago, I said that this was terrible writing and terrible editing. And now that I look back at it, it's like I have a long way to go before my writing is this level. I need to do better. And here I am reading this for a gag for half an hour. I'm giving up on an hour. It's just, I'm not bored or anything, I'm just uncomfortable. Really should have been smart and put the camera right, like put the replay of my camera right below the camera so that I could look at you as I'm talking. But I also wasn't supposed to be talking. I mean, I did want to say hello. Can't believe you're still watching this. This wasn't as planned out as the rest of the video. It was just something to fill in the time. I don't have a bookmark. I guess we just lose it. I didn't have an outro either. Happy late April Fools, I guess.